Ow, my hair.
Can you not do that?
Oh, she's recording?
Yeah.
So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of EzzakinsOfficial with Untitled. I should make that my Instagram name.
Untitled.
What do you think? Are we answering all the questions?
We're gonna see.
Because man, I ain't got time for that, innit?
No.
Okay, cool. I've all the time in the world for you, baby. See, that's what you do in pregnancy. Are you going to leave any hand?
I don't know.
You say it.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're doing a Q&A today.
Featuring Teddy!
So as you guys know on Instagram, we made an announcement a few days ago and a lot of you were asking a lot of questions, which was obvious and that was bound to happen. So we put up a post and there's like over 100 questions. What are you doing?
Teddy wants to say hi.
There's like over 100 questions, guys. So
oh my God.
We're just going to sum it up and just pick the common questions. I was going to do this video on my own, but everyone wanted.
And I see why, obviously.
Can I just say, I find it really like weird. I mean, I chose to do this Q&A, but I just find it really weird that all the time people, as soon as they find out that you're expecting, they're like, when's your due date? How many months are you? How far are you? Is it a boy or a girl? Like people you don't even know. Before I start, guys, I just wanted to say a thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support and all the lovely comments that you guys left. It was really overwhelming and we didn't receive any negativity, so that was really nice. And the nice thing was I had a lot of people messaging me and saying that they're struggling to conceive and they're having problems, and yet they were still very happy, which I thought was genuinely really nice, and I want to say thank you to those people. Especially because I think it's really nice to find happiness in someone else's happiness. You have this serial killer look all the time on your face.
It's good, it's mysterious.
Not really scary. But yeah, so thank you anyways, guys, because
thank you so much.
Most of you guys were a lot happier.
It made my wife really happy.
Some people that actually know me. So our first question is, how does it feel to be pregnant and do you get a lot of morning sickness? And yes, please could your husband take part in the video? So
the answer to the end of that question is yes!
Okay, so you have your ups and downs. Some days are better than others. Overall, alhamdulillah, it's a blessing. I didn't have any vomiting, alhamdulillah, no vomiting at all. But I had a lot of nausea. There were certain smells that really made me feel sick. But morning sickness isn't just in the morning, guys. It happens throughout the whole day. How did you reveal it to your husband and what was his reaction? Include him in the video too. Should I tell everyone or should I tell him?
You can tell him.
No, you have to have some input as well.
I'll have the next question like.
It involves you, so you can answer it. Okay, so he went into the shower and I basically set up everything in our living room. I got a chalkboard and on there, I'll try to attach a picture here somewhere or I'll post it on Instagram for you guys to see. I wrote on a chalkboard that said, "Daddy, can't wait to meet you." And then I had like a candle walkway leading to it. So yeah, that was it. And what happened then? So would you show your little one's face on social media?
I don't know. It depends.
We kind of decided that if one of us isn't comfortable with showing the little one's face,
then we won't.
We'll respect each other's wishes. If both of us are okay with it, then it'll be fine. We haven't actually thought about it yet. It's a bit early to decide, but like I said, I don't think our families would want us to. But again, if either of us aren't happy to do so, then we won't. Otherwise, we might do. We haven't actually decided. How did you tell your family? How did you tell your family? And I'll tell how I told my family.
Izza wrote a note to my dad on a piece of paper and gave it to him.
Basically the same way that I told him. We actually wanted to surprise his whole family. We tried on 2 occasions. The first time they all went out or they were busy. Second time again, something happened, they were out or someone came over. So the third time we just were like, okay, do you know what? This is going to keep happening, so we can't tell everyone all together. We'll just tell them individually, and we told your parents.
Yes.
And then told them to tell everyone. With my mum and dad, I wanted to do something really special. I wanted to kind of tell them in a nice way, but I just had to tell straight away. It just came out. It was quite boring the way that I told them. With my mum, obviously mums are mums, so you just tell mums as it is, and I told my mum to tell my dad. Okay, this is a very common question. What are the names you would keep for a boy or girl? The reason I'm not going to tell the names that we're going to keep, whether it's a boy or a girl, is simply because everyone's always taken our names that we've suggested.
You suggested,
well, a lot of the times, like, I'm a bit of a blabbermouth with names. I'm being very secretive right now because...
so no names?
Yeah, no names yet.
But Mahassan's a good name if you want to name your son that.
But we've actually thought for a boy's name and a girl's name already.
Right.
Do you guys want to know the baby's gender beforehand, or do you want to keep it a surprise? So we've actually got it written down on a piece of paper.
I need that piece of paper.
Which I've given to somebody.
Who?
You know, I've given that piece of paper to somebody. I'm not going to mention it because everyone will go harass that person. But I've given that piece of paper to someone and it's written down on there. We haven't checked it yet because this one wants to do a gender reveal.
Gender reveal.
So we've got it on that paper, but we don't actually know. What was your reaction, thoughts and feelings when you found out?
I was basically... She caught me off guard, basically. So she goes, oh, go home, go have a shower. And I walked in.
I remember telling you, make sure you'll get your...
I walked in, and then boom, there, just on the table. I did not look left, I did not look right. I just looked straight on that chalkboard and it said, Daddy, I can't wait to meet you. And I was just like...
You were like, what? What happened then?
Ezza, you chatting shit. And then I just hugged that, I squeezed that, and I said, I'm so excited. But yeah, I actually didn't believe her for like a long time. Yeah, I started crying, obviously. You have to tell her, you have to tell the whole world that. Tears of happiness.
My thoughts and feelings were a bit like, I don't know, I was happy, but I don't know, it's one of those situations where you just like, it doesn't feel real. And you're just like, oh my god, is this happening? Is it not happening? So how did both of your parents react when you told them? My parents were over the moon. Like, they were actually over the moon. They were like jumping up and down in joy, and they just kind of just hugged us, and they were genuinely really happy. You could tell they were genuinely really happy, and they were just happy for us. They kind of didn't know how to react, but they were just so excited. My mum was jumping up and down. But it was nice. Like, everyone was happy because it's the first grandchild in my side of the family. So I know my baby's going to be spoiled rotten, inshallah. What about yours? Just be honest, don't be awkward.
No, she was happy. She was definitely happy. She hugged me. She hugged Ezza. Someone said, are you scared, Ezza?
Are you scared? I mean, yeah, I am scared in the sense where my whole life is about to change. I think when you get married, that is also scary because you're starting a new chapter. But then parenthood is an even bigger step. When you get married, you're responsible for each other. But when you're becoming parents, you're responsible for an innocent child, for a newborn. So in that sense, it's quite daunting. Always scared whether or not we're going to be good parents, inshallah.
I'm excited.
The question was, are you scared?
Yeah, so the answer is no.
You're not scared?
No.
At all?
I'm excited.
I'm excited too, but she's asking if we're scared. Was it planned or not planned? Okay, so Allah is
the best of planners.
The best of planners, or the planner of all planners. I think everything has a time and a place, and I think
definitely
it was a good time. Biggest fear during pregnancy and how to overcome it. Pregnancy is like a whole roller coaster altogether. You have the morning sickness, you have the mood swings.
Yep.
Ask this one. What else?
So she was like switching at me 5 minutes for this video.
No, I wasn't. What was your biggest fear? My biggest fear is whether I'll be a good mum or not.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Like,
whether or not I'll be a good
I want to be the best mum that I can be.
I'll give it 100%.
We'll obviously give it 100%, but obviously you just always have that fear, like, will you be the best? On a serious note, with our people, a lot of people, I find a lot of Asian families, I don't know about this generation now, but a lot of Asian people kind of have kids more as an investment. It's more about, so I can have kids so that they can
look after me in my old age,
or slave around for me and do this and do that, and a lot of people do that. A lot of people don't have kids or didn't have kids to kind of just love them and give them life. I believe that you're giving someone life, so let them live. What do you think? So that is my biggest fear, like kind of balancing everything and just trying to be the best that I can be.
You've been amazing, mommy. Don't worry.
Will you be having a baby shower?
No.
Yes. You said we're gonna have.
At whose expense?
Yours. What did you crave? I had like a series of cravings. I still get
Kebab
cravings.
bro, 2 a.m. in the morning.
No, that was before I was pregnant.
Paratha at 4 in the morning.
No. It's very, very random cravings. I did prefer more like sour stuff, like chaat. I don't eat spicy food at all, but I was having a lot of spicy food too.
Her nose goes red when she eats spicy, so. And
if
she doesn't get it now.
my cravings.
Oh my god! Like
the next day he'll be like, "Let's go." I'm like, "I don't want it now." Men don't understand this whole craving system. They just don't get it.
If we're in the middle of freaking, I don't know, like, how can I?
But if I want it,
how can I be paratha when we're in Essex?
That was just recently. I'm talking about throughout the whole pregnancy so far.
So what have I not got you so far?
Everything.
That's sad. Even if I got everything, she'll still say that. So, honest.
What are you most excited to do with your newborn baby? Dress him or her up.
Hold.
Dress him or her up.
Hold the baby.
He's looking forward to changing nappies. He's going to be changing nappies.
I've not changed a single nappy in my entire life.
Okay, question to both of us. Do you want a boy or a girl?
I want a girl.
You want a girl?
Yeah.
I don't mind if it's a boy or a girl. I want the baby to be healthy first. But if I did have a preference, I want a boy and a girl. So either way, it doesn't really matter. But I think girls make better best friends. And also, it's more fun to dress girls. To me. But they're also daddy's girls. Either way, I'm not too fast.
Have you told him you're having twins?
I'm not having twins. What was your feeling when you had your first scan and saw your baby moving?
Oh my god, okay, I want to do this, yeah. See, I don't go to many appointments with Ezza, as she'll probably just about tell you in a second, so I thought I'd let you know. Because I'm busy at work most of the time. So, the first scan I did make it, like, obligatory to go. So I went there, and I sat down, and they put like some gel on Ezza, like, you know the hair gel that you put on, but like tons of it, all over her belly. And then did something with the machine, and I looked at it, and I was like, wow, is that the baby? And I felt so, and then we heard the baby's heartbeat, it went, it was so cute. Yeah, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. Like I want to do it every week if I can.
You can tell me that. You can't explain these sort of things. I think there's no way to explain it. Seeing your baby on this first scan there's no words for it. I think it's just one of those things that just literally you can't describe how it is. It's such an amazing feeling. Like I literally am struggling for words right now. Just knowing that there's life inside of you and that there's something moving inside of you, it's kind of just like Allah's blessing. It is Allah's blessing, but that you can't explain these things. It's just I don't know, you just can't explain it. Do you guys have a preference on whether you want a boy or a girl, and do you believe in gender equality? So we've already answered our preference. In terms of gender equality,
whoa,
that's actually a really good question.
In 2017, of course.
That's a really good question, actually. What do you mean, what's that about? We're in 2017, people still want a boy all the time. People still like, oh, if it's a boy, we'll do this, we'll do that. We'll give gifts, we'll like, people do still do that in 2017.
That's true.
Maybe not in England, but I think people do it in England as well.
Too, trust me,
but
in England too.
In terms of gender equality, for us, it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl, like I said. For us, it's the biggest blessing. We're happy whether it's a boy or a girl, as long as the baby's healthy. That is our main priority and the only thing that we want. If we do have a girl, and anyone does try and make a fuss or does act like, oh, you had a girl, or they just kind of look down, or oh, don't worry, next time we have a boy. You know how like Asian aunties and stuff can be. I probably will be really mad, because for us, a baby's a baby, a blessing is a blessing. I don't think anyone has the right to put anyone down whether they have a boy or a girl. I really don't like how in our culture people give boys preference. But saying that, some people give girls too much preference. So either way, whether it's a boy or a girl, it will be equal for us. We won't be like, if it's a boy, we'll do this. If it's a girl, we'll do this. Oh, we'll distribute this gift, we'll do that. I think that's really silly. I think you should just be happy regardless.
Why do people distribute gifts if they have a baby?
Like, a lot of people just, especially if it's a boy,
in
India and Pakistan, they go like crazy, oh, it's a boy. Okay guys, so we're going to sum this video up because there were so many questions, but we just answered the most common ones, which we've answered as we just did. In regards to how far I am and the due date, I don't really wish to discuss that or disclose that as of yet, but I will on Instagram, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Anyways guys, so we look forward to sharing this new journey with you, and we will see you in the next video.
Goodbye.
Thank you for watching, guys. Oh.
We've got enough time.